Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the Virginia Bushcrafter. Hey guys, I just want to tell you a little bit about my experience yesterday with the Becker BK21. It is a awesome cutting tool. I really enjoyed myself yesterday in the woods. This thing chops so well. It splits, feather sticks. The pommel worked well. This is a great tool. The weight in front of the blade, you can definitely tell the difference and the effect. The handle, phenomenal. Grip, you can place your hand further back and use it in to get more leverage. But guys, this is just totally awesome. The next best thing to a hatchet or an axe. Now, I would not replace my hatchet or axe with this tool only, because the hatchet and axe have a different purpose, just as this knife has a different purpose. But I think one of the reasons I like it so much is because I was introduced to a Becker product maybe 3 years ago, and the tool that I was introduced to is the Becker BK2. Now this is a 5-inch blade, drop point saber grind, the same handle, Hylon handle, and it feels very good. The good thing about this, you can put your hand further back, use the leverage to chop and so forth. But these are two very good tools made by Becker. The Becker BK21, the Becker BK2. But right now, let's just take a look at some of the things I did with the Becker BK21. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for dropping in. This is the Virginia Bushcrafter, and the motto of my channel is to learn and practice bushcrafting, prepping, and survival skills. So guys, today I'm out here to practice in somewhat adverse weather. As you can see, it is just, everything is wet here. We got rain all day yesterday, and so that's gonna be a little challenging, but I'm here just to practice and to test out a new acquisition, just to see how well it chops, how well it splits, how well it cuts, and so forth. So I'm going to get set up, and we are going to start putting us a shelter together, and we're going to get to work. All right, guys, let's just start off by seeing how well the Becker BK2 chops. we're seeing that it chops very well so far. This is a saber grind blade and it's doing very well. It sinks very well. Chopped very well so far. All right, guys, let's see how well it does with delimbing. This should be a much easier task. So let's just give it a try. This knife is making very easy work. Everything that I just delimbed will be used as tinder. Let's go on to the next step. Hey guys, it's time for me to start processing some wood that I have harvested. And every piece of wood is wet, the ground is wet, but survival, two of the most important things is shelter and fire. So here is what I'm going to be using for tinder some kindling, more kindling that is wet, but I am going to split it. And here is more that I saw, but as you can see, in the middle it is dry. This is birch, so it should burn for a while, but the only thing that is dry is the inside of this wood. So what I'm going to do now is actually use the Becker BK21 to process this wood. All right, guys. This knife makes very easy work. As you can see, this portion of the wood is dry. So I'm going to process the remainder of this. The next thing we're going to do is make feather sticks. makes very good curls. So let's try a different method. Not only am I getting feather sticks, I'm getting a fair amount of curls. So guys, I am going to go ahead, make more feather sticks, because they will be needed when making a fire and everything is wet. But luckily, I now have dry wood. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start the fire. I've made what's called an upside down fire lay. I do have some wet wood at the bottom. Hopefully when the dry wood catches fire, the coals will drop to the wet logs. So let me put you in focus and let's see what happens. Okay, we do have some fire going. These are the curls that I processed earlier. And this is some of the feather sticks. And I can feel that some of the kindling is still wet, but have to build the fire slowly. It's catching, but very slowly. All right, I'm going to use the assistance of some tender starters because this wood is very wet. So let's see what happened with the tender starters. Even the kindling is very, very moist. Okay, I think we are on our way. We shall see. Hey guys, the fire is going very well. Even though the wood was wet, as long as I have coals, I'm okay. But this again, guys, is just part of practicing. The challenge was, again, it's wet wood. I was expecting more rain, but we didn't get any rain, but everything is just as wet. So again, I'd say for prepping and survival, most important things for me, shelter and fire. Of course, there's water and there's food that I'm getting ready to prepare right now. Cheers. Hey guys, well, my practice session is just about over with. I was able to do everything that I wanted to do, basically to try out the Becker BK21. And as you can tell, the smoke is still getting to me. The fire is just about out, and I will be removing my shelter. And by the way, this is the Adirondack shelter. This is really a really good shelter if you're going to be here all night, because you do have a sleeping area there and you're covered by 3 sides. Rain can just fall off from here. You can have a fire there, and all in all, I think it's a very good shelter, the Adirondack shelter. So guys, I'm going to pack up, and I will see you on my trek out of the bush.